Let's go. Hello everyone. Today we are going to visit one of the very majestic and beautiful place. It's called Thiba Falls. It is located in Kutus in Kirinyaga. Let's go and see how it looks. Meanwhile, we'll be passing through Kutus Town and exploring how this town has changed over the years. You also get to appreciate the kind of businesses that are done there and also the opportunities that you may want to explore in this particular town. Let's go chase the waterfall as well as explore the town. We are using the road that branches off from the Nairobi-Nyeri highway just at Sagana. You go through Kagio town and this road will take you straight to Kutus town, and if you proceed further along that road you will get to the road that comes from Nairobi, that is Nairobi Makutano Embu to Meru highway. So we are just using this one from Sagana to Kutus, and we will be getting to our town in a short while. This is how the road looks like. It's very passable, well marked, and yeah. So gentlemen, we've come across this town. It's called Kamisha. It's a small town shopping center between Kagio and Kutus Town. It's a small town, an agricultural based town where farmers come to sell their things and people can also do shopping of their supplies. There's also a petrol station to serve the very many motorbike guys who serve this area. Guys, on my left, this is very evident that Kutus Town is developing very fast. You can see one of the milling companies that are based here in Kirinyaga. This one mills maize, that is corn, as well as wheat. So they have products of maize flour as wheat flour. It is one of the biggest companies, I think, in Kenya, and they have very premium products. So in Kutus, industrialization is already happening. This is one, and I'll be showing you also another milling company still based here. Also a leading brand here in our country is called Joy Millers. They are in this town called Kutus in Kirinyaga. Joy Millers is also a leading miller for both the maize flour and the wheat flour, which are very important food supplements or food items in our country. And both these companies are housed here in Kirinyaga. So it is indicative of how much this place has developed. But this development, guys, I'm telling you, it's not more than 15 years ago it has come to this place. So it is indicative of the thriving and booming economy of this place. I think one reason maybe these ones are based here is one, the good road connectivity, where when you're in Kutus you can go to any direction of Kenya. I think Kirinyaga is very centrally placed in Kenya that say when you're in Kutus you can go to Nyeri, you can go to Nakuru without going to Nairobi, you can go to Embu and Meru, you can go to Mombasa, the coastal region, without going back to Nairobi, because you just take the road from Kutus to Embu to Kanyonyo to Kitui. You enter the eastern region areas and go down all the way to the coastal region. So there has been massive development in this town called Kutus. The number 2 driver of the growth of economy here is a university. This university is called Kirinyaga University. It was a college some years back, but since it was upgraded, it is attracting a lot of students to come and study various courses here in Kirinyaga. So with the influx of students, there has been very sharp demand for accommodation. Kutus is one of the places, I think, that has more people than the houses available. I think there's a shortage of housing here in Kutus, because you'll find guys working the flour companies that I have shown you, that is Joemila and Spencer. Some of them live as far as Kerugoya, which is about 15 to 20 kilometers away. Others live in Sagana, others in Kagio, others in Embu, others in the surrounding towns, because the house demand here was long exceeded by the demand because of the 2 flour companies as well as the university students who require accommodation. So I think Kutus, there is a very good opportunity for investors who would want to do housing projects to accommodate people, because the demand is already there, and these people are already finding housing in the surrounding towns because the So guys, as I went around Kutus Town, it was a Saturday, and it appears on Saturday the market at Kutus is not operational. Maybe guys have closed, but what I'm sure is there are at least 3 or 4 market days here in Kutus. As I drove around, I met these goats of the town. Kindly know these goats and sheep are not taken care of by anybody. They just wander around town, feed themselves, and when it's time to go home, they go straight back to their home. As I was saying, there is a very good opportunity for guys to invest in housing projects here in Kutus Town. The town has really grown, and we've already established that there's presence of human population supported by the university. So universities student hostels will do very well here. Number 2, the companies, the milling companies we saw also have a lot of staff which may require housing. Number 3 is the county government offices. As you can see, this building is the county government offices. So staff working here, they are very likely to need accommodation. So there is a county headquarters, but the County Assembly of Kirinyaga, sure, is based at Kerugoya, which is only 16 kilometers from Kutus Town. So the County Assembly as well as the National Government Administrative Offices are based in Kerugoya. So this is the county government offices. I passed by just to show you areas where you may need services, and this is one of the places you could visit for services such as business permit. When you want to build, I think building approvals could be happening here, I'm not sure. So finally, guys, we get to arrive to our destination of the day. It's called Eagle Challenge Camp. Right there you'll see a big eagle on the gate, and you have arrived at Eagle Challenge Camp. The entry to this camp area, number one, you pay 100 Kenya shillings. That is less than $1 to access this place. And already from the gates, we are already having a glimpse of the waterfall of the day. That is Thiba waterfall. At this point, kindly note, I'm on top of the hill and I'm just zooming in to the waterfall to give you a sneak peek of what we'll be going to see. Climbing down all the way to the waterfall is some distance, guys. I think could be a kilometer or so, and it is very steep grading. I think this could be a fall in altitude of not less than 200 meters from the top to bottom, but you snake around to avoid the very steep slopes all the way to the waterfall. So I was just sneaking a peek for you before we do the hike down and get to the waterfall. Of importance to note is that the waterfall on river Thiba, one of the major rivers here in Kirinyaga. We have Thiba and Nyamindi. For guys who studied in Kenya and did geography or agriculture, you may have noted the significance of those two rivers, River Thiba and River Nyamindi. These are very crucial and important rivers towards farming here in Kirinyaga, because they supply water for the very famous Mwea irrigation scheme, in which place we produce a lot of rice for our country. Recently, a few meters above upstream, this is how we are going down the valley to go and search for this waterfall. It's called Thiba Falls. Very steep, but we'll go up to there and you'll get to see it up close, very up close. So let's go. Finally, after walking many steps, I think countless steps down, we have arrived
Here we are
at the river bank. This is
by the
Thiba.
riverside.
It has very clean water, very clean water, and I think the reason why this water is very clean, one, the distance between where we are and Mount Kenya forest is very short, could not be more than 20 kilometers, at most 30 kilometers. And after the river comes out of the forest, it goes through a region that is very well known for cultivating tea. And in this region, it also means that So guys, in these bushes, as we go towards the fall, you can hear the sound of the waterfall is getting louder and louder. There are these flowers, nature's beauty. And then on this tree, I have realized there are some plants there looking like melons. What do you call these plants? I think these ones are called the bush melons. They have climbed on that tree there, and there are a lot of them on that tree. Are they edible? Do you know whether these ones can be eaten by humans? So we are still on our journey towards the fall. It's getting louder and louder, so let's go and see the waterfall. So guys, as you can hear, the waterfall is getting louder and louder. That means we are getting very close and close to it. As you can see here, we have these leaves. These leaves are, what are these, Mindoma? Are these arrow roots? These are arrow roots growing by the riversides. So let's go and let's see the waterfall. There are more flowers on the way. Guys, wow. Kuja uone. So guys, finally what you have been waiting for is finally here. Boom shaka boom. We are a few meters, but I'll get you the closest ever to that waterfall. Look at that beauty here in Kirinyaga. Wow. Finally we are at the waterfall. It's called Thiba Falls here in Kirinyaga. There you have it. You can hear the sound of the water crashing.
It has just begun as she puts her hand in mine.
This is Thiba Falls. I don't know where you can hear me because of the noise of the water crashing down the fall. Already there are people doing water rafting here at the waterfall, several guys. So there are water activities you can do here also. So there you see, they are trying to get into the waterfall. Almost there. They're enjoying the water, and on that other side, some guys are surfing the waters here at Thiba. clearance. So guys, that was it. We are done with the waterfall, and now it's time to go home. It's a bit of a hike, but we will endure it. There's a waterfall. Goodbye waterfall until another time. We are done. This is the road out of the water place. We have so many natural trees, a big canopy. So guys, after sitting at the waterfall for a long while, I think we stayed there for like say 2 hours or so, we have now to do the needful and take a hike from the deep down the valley all the way up and leave the challenge camp. The hike up wasn't as easy as you would project, because we are climbing over 200 meters up, so we had to do some serious hiking. But back to town. This is Kutus Town in the evening. A very beautiful town, a very peaceful town, a very fast growing town, a town with a lot of opportunities. In all you do, guys, if you have time, come and see it for yourself. Come and see the number of people you'll see here, especially on weekdays. I think there's congestion of traffic and people, because so many people come to this place from different parts of the country to come and fetch farm produce. Others travel as far from Tanzania and Zambia and Malawi to bring maize to the millers you have seen around. So you won't be shocked here to find even people from different nationality. Number two, you will find Kenyans from all parts of the country, because the university brings students who come to study in this university. So guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Please continue liking, sharing and subscribing to my channel to enable us to bring you more and more content from different parts of our country. So I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. We are just about to cross a bridge. This is called this is a bridge over the river Thiba, the river we were at. We were back to town. This is Kutus Town in the evening. A very beautiful town, a very peaceful town, a very fast growing town, a town with a lot of opportunities. In all you do, guys, if you have time, come and see it for yourself. This is a bridge over the river Thiba, the river we were at.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun, as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild.
It's called River Thiba, the river we were upstream a few meters up. So that's it, guys. Cheers.